This is the 2012 ordinary level question 2, which is an ellipse question. This is the question. So the figure shows the design of a logo for a locksmith. The curve ABC is a semi-ellipse. AC is the major axis, OB is half the minor axis and is 50 millimeters long. As shown, draw the given logo showing clearly all construction lines. So I've set up A, B and C and point O to line AB. AC is the major axis and is 140 millimeters long, and the line OB is half the minor and is 50 millimeters long. So with those points started first, I kept this question just to the right of the center of the page as we need a bit more space on the left. Taking a compass, I'm going to use the auxiliary circles method to draw the ellipse. So on point A and point C, drawing an arc just down underneath that line. I don't need to go above it. And also going to draw, so that was 70 millimeter radius. This one now is 50 millimeter radius, so half the minor axis. And from here, I'm going to divide this up with 60-30 degree set square through point O. So each point now, so each line, this line here, cuts the major auxiliary circle. It cuts the large circle. That cuts it here. I'm going to go perpendicular to the major axis from that point. That same line cuts the minor auxiliary circle, so I'm going to go perpendicular to the minor axis. Minor axis is this way, perpendicular to it is straight across the page. So that gives me this point. I'm going to do this for each of them. So perpendicular to the major axis, perpendicular to the minor. I've gone perpendicular to the minor on these two, and perpendicular to the major. So joining up each of these points, so I just draw it lightly first. That gives us our ellipse. And from here, we're going to draw the box for the rest of the lock. And that's going to be 50 millimeters either side is where it's going to cut off. So we're going to go 50 millimeters either side. So it's going to be a solid line down there and on the opposite side also. So the dark part of our ellipse, the bit that we can really darken in, is in here, just until it touches that point. Same going the other way to there. So we're going to draw the rest of the box up here now, up above first. So the top part of this, just below the curve, is 50 above the major axis. So it's up 50 to here. That gives us the box that's this part of it. Now we've got the padlock part of it, which is going to be up above it. So we're going to have to come up, so find the center first. So bring in point O, just line straight up from that. The center of the circle is 20 millimeters above the horizontal line that we've just drawn. So our arc is going to start on that point. The wider arc is radius 40, as it tells us, and the narrower one is radius 30. So marking those two distances using my compass now. Radius 40 arc. And then a radius 30 arc. So I'm just doing a semicircle. I don't need any more than that. That gives us the top part up there. And then where these two lines are here, where they touch the horizontal line that we've drawn, they're vertical lines down. So that's most of this question. The final part of it now is the key part of it that sticks out at the front. And we have a couple of measurements that we need for that. So I'm going to first off come down 15 millimeters off this top surface here. That's what we're told is the top of the key. And then another 15. And another 10. So I'm going to take each of these lines lightly out across. And working out to the very end of the key is 90 millimeters. So that's measuring that on the top line. And that just comes down onto the first line underneath that. Then comes back in 15 millimeters. And from there goes down onto the bottom line that we've drawn there. And then I'm going to mark off 3 10s just like they have in the question. So 10, 10 and another 10. The one furthest right goes back up to where the previous one started, and the middle two just go up up 10 millimeters. So only up that far. Final part now is just darkening the line at the base. So 2 different lines there, line in the middle, and the top. And that is the 2012 ordinary level ellipse question.